Hi friends, this is Gaida, and today I'm going to share with you 5 wellness tips that you learned this summer, and hopefully you can apply it throughout the years. I sent a survey recently and I was blown away by the responses, and you guys have great questions. And what I hope from this video is that those 5 tips really help answer some of your questions. So let's get started. Let me just share the slides with you. Here we go. Okay. So I'm hoping these 5 tips will be easy for you to incorporate into your life, but still it has an impact. The first one is about gaining calm and peace. So before we start the first one, which is deep breathing, I just want you for a moment, just see how you feel. And see if you're tensed or stressed. Do you maybe feel it in your jaw? Or is there a slight headache? Or is your tummy queasy or tight? Or maybe your shoulders are a bit stiff? Just don't change anything. I just want you to be aware of where your body is carrying that stress. If you're having any, just be aware. And if you have a pen, write that down. Now I'm going to do a small game with you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a timer for 1 minute. And I want you, during this 1 minute, to put your hand now where you can feel your heartbeat. Can you feel it? Okay. So I'm going to start the timer for 1 minute. And I ask you to count how many heartbeats you have in that 1 minute. Ready? Okay. Start now. Okay. 1 minute is done. I want you to keep note of how many beats your heart had during that minute. If you have your phone with you or you want to jot it down in your notes, please do. Okay, now we're going to do a deep breathing exercise. And I'm going to explain to you how we're going to do it, and then we're going to do it together. So I would like your breath to be really deep, to go into your chest. So you can put one hand on your chest and then another hand on your belly. And I want the breath to be really deep, that you take it, you feel your chest expanding, and then you feel your belly expanding. And I'm going to be counting till 4. So slowly getting the breath in. And then you're going to leave the air in for 4. And then slowly we're going to exhale. And slowly you're going to feel your belly go in and your chest deflate for 8. So 4, taking your breath in, and then 4, leaving your breath in, and then exhale for 8. And we're just going to do 5 breaths. That's it. Really slow breaths. Okay, let's do that. Ready? Take a breath in. 2, 3, 4. Keep it in. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Keep it in. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Leave it in. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Leave it in. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last breath. 2, 3, 4. Leave it in. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How do you feel? Okay, now we're going to count your heartbeat again, and I'm going to put the timer for a minute. Okay, ready, set, count. Halfway through. Stop. Okay. Now compare the number of heartbeats you just had to the heartbeats you had initially when we started. You may not notice they're the same, or you may notice they're less. And what's happening here in our bodies is that we're used to having shallow breaths, and we are not utilizing our lungs fully. And we're bombarded by a lot of stresses in our lives, and we start feeling our heartbeat. And also, I want you to be aware, how is your shoulders feeling, or your jaw, or your back, or your tummy? Is it the same tense as it used to, or is it better? So just see, because everybody's different, but just see how that feels for you. And notice that these differences happened with just 5 breaths, just 5 deep breaths. Not a complicated meditation, not even 10 minutes, just 5 deep breaths. So let's go back to the slides. You want to introduce gain, and you want to gain calm and peace into your life. So we just did it. The deep breathing. Why is deep breathing is good for us? Well, As you sow, it decreases your stress, increases your calm. It oxygenates our body, our cells, our brain, and we need that oxygen. It relieves pain. Maybe you were tense and you felt your tense go away, but it's a proven strategy to relieve pain. That's why pregnant women are taught Lamaze breathing. So when they give birth, it's all about relieving that pain, because the deeper breath you have, the less pain, because your body is less stressed. It also stimulates your lymphatic system and aids your immune system. And it increases your energy because you're getting all that great oxygen to your brain. So you'll be able to focus and get that energy. So guys, this is tip number 1. You see how powerful it is? In just 5 deep breaths. Could you just do that? I mean, maybe first thing in the morning or before you go to bed or while you're in the car. Just open the window for fresh air and do that deep breathing. So that's tip number 1. Let's go to tip number 2. To help you gain energy and lose weight, have a liquid meal for breakfast. And when I say a liquid meal, it could be a smoothie. And why should we have a liquid meal for breakfast? It helps your digestion system because your body is just so tired digesting all the time. We eat breakfast, we eat lunch, we eat dinner, we snack. So our body constantly digesting, putting that energy into digestion. So you want to enhance that digestion and you want to still nourish your body. So have a good protein smoothie. And this way you're getting your nutrients, but at the same time, you're enhancing the digestion. So when your body is not putting that work and effort into digestion, then you have that reserved energy and you can use it as an energy for you to do something else. Maybe you want to work out, go out for a walk, do your favorite hobby, run around with your kids. So that's an added benefit for a liquid meal for breakfast. You would have a heightened mental activity because you have that energy within you that is not used to digest. So that energy would be helping your brain, to perform better. You might be asking, hey, Gada, what kind of protein shake should I drink? Well, I'm not telling you to drink something with lots of fruit and sugar. You need to be careful about that. There's a book by Kelly LeVeque, and she speaks about the 4-FAB diet. It's called Body Love. And she's a nutritionist. And what she says is that in your smoothie, make sure you have the 4 fabulous ingredients. And they are the protein, greens, fat, and fiber. So just get any smoothie recipe, just make sure they have these 4. So what I typically do is that I use the protein that I like, try to find a protein with low sugar and clean ingredients, and then use my favorite nut milk. And then whatever greens I have, I sometimes put in kale, cilantro is really good for you, sometimes spinach. So it depends what I have in the fridge. I'm not very picky with the greens. So just put in the greens you want, and then some fat. Maybe you want to use nut butters for the fat. Maybe for the protein, you would like a chocolate protein powder. And then for the fat, you would use a peanut butter. So to have that chocolate peanut butter taste, if you like that. And then add some fiber. Seeds are really good for fiber. You can use hemp seeds, chia seeds, What else? Flax seeds are good. So when you have those four, it's going to really help you stay satiated for at least 4 hours. So you won't snack or eat because you're really, I won't say really full, but satiated and content. And it will also stabilize your blood sugar. So you will maintain that energy level until your lunch. So try that. And what I like about this tip is that you actually save time instead of preparing breakfast, cooking it, and then sitting and eating it. This actually saves time and makes you gain energy and lose weight. And it's really yummy, in my opinion. And if you're traveling, it's so easy to do. They sell protein packs, individual ones. So you can just mix that with even with water. And they sell also the greens in powders. And sometimes some protein packs have greens in them. So you have some options while traveling, and then you can have the shaker bottle with you. So that's tip number 2. And now we're going to go to tip number 3 that will help you have a better mood and gain energy. And that's vitamin D. You know, they always say when it's sunny day, we're happy, and when it's gloomy, we're sad. That sun gives us that vitamin D. And unfortunately, many of us are deficient in vitamin D. Whether you get it from the sun or you need to supplement, if you do need to supplement, just check your vitamin D levels, and you will need to supplement with vitamin D3. So what does vitamin D do for us? It boosts your mood. And you can feel it when in the winters are gloomy and rainy and dark. And then when the sun comes out, you feel that. That's the vitamin D. Vitamin D is really crucial for your immune system. I can't emphasize that enough. Once I got really, really sick, and I later discovered that my vitamin D levels were really low. So my immune system was low. So just make sure your vitamin D levels are on track. It also aids in weight loss. When your levels are at optimum, your body performs at its optimum. And also it has other benefits, like it helps lower your heart disease, rheumatoid arthritis, and helps maintain healthy blood pressure. Okay, here's tip number 4. Something to help you lose weight and increase longevity. Intermittent fasting. So what is intermittent fasting? You might already know about intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is that you fast, you can drink water, but really you fast for 12, let's say 12 to 14 hours is ideal for women especially. So when can we fast for 12 to 14 hours? If this is the first time you're doing it, just do the 12 hours or start with 10 and then gradually increase to 12. So let's say you had your dinner at 7 p.m., then don't eat your breakfast before 7 a.m. Or, if it's 9 p.m., then not before 9 a.m. So that 12 hours is called intermittent fasting, and you're giving your body time to recover. So what does intermittent fasting does for us? It helps us burn fat. When your body is used to this rhythm of intermittent fasting, it helps you burn fat. It increases longevity and lowers oxidative stress, and it's really good for your cells. So that's another benefit. And then it's also good for your brain. Yeah, so that's intermittent fasting. So this is tip number 4. And tip number 4 doesn't take any of your time. Honestly, I'm just saying eat your dinner and eat your breakfast. Just don't eat anything in between. Drink lots of water. So that's bring me to the 5th tip, water. So this is something great for your skin, for your mood, for your energy. Hydration. I can't emphasize enough about hydration. Before I start with the benefits, they say that we eat because we're thirsty, not hungry, but it became a habit. And because we're not drinking enough water. So whenever you feel a bit hungry, just think, were you drinking enough water? Drink some water and then see how you feel, but drink enough water. What does hydration does for us? Well, it's good for our metabolism. It's good for our heart. It helps aid in weight loss. It's good for our digestion. It gives us that energy, better mood, healthy skin, and also helps you prevent headaches and being dehydrated. How much water should we drink? So it's half of your weight in pounds, drink it in ounces. So let's say if I'm 120 pounds, I need to drink 60 ounces of water. So I need to check my water bottle. So if it's a 32, if it's a big water bottle, 32 ounces, I'll drink 2 of those a day. So if you're, for example, 180 pounds, you will need to drink 60 ounces and, if you were 180, my math, you need to drink 90 ounces. So those of 32 bottles, you'll need to drink 3 of them. So it depends, but the formula is so easy to calculate. So that is for hydration. So this is the checklist. Let's go back. Deep breathing, smoothie for breakfast, vitamin D, intermittent fasting, hydration. That's it. So easy. That then you might say, yeah, but Gada, what about my lunch? What about my dinner? What about my unhealthy snacking? Yeah. So there are things that we will need to go deeper in. And I would say those are strategies for your lifestyle, but start with those. And you might be asking also, what about my fitness and my movement? My schedule is so busy. When can I do that? What I aim here, I love holistic health. And I feel our bodies can perform to their optimum if we give the body the chance to do so. And my aim here, because I love this topic, I'm so passionate about it, and I've been doing it for 20 years. I just want to simplify it and make people love it, love to do it, and love the feeling after doing it, and becomes just natural part of their bodies. People have been asking me, Gada, but teach us how, tell us more. So you know what? Stay tuned. I have something exciting coming up. Watch your email these coming few days, and I'll let you know what I have next. Well, I hope you stay well and happy and healthy, and it was so lovely to see you today. Bye.